Well, hello, my Virgos. I was going to say good morning because I'm so used to it, but it's not. It's like afternoon. It took me a while to get my ducks in a row today. All right, Virgo, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Virgo, Devil at the bottom of the deck. Maybe that means something. Maybe it doesn't. Devil and a King of Pentacles reverse. Wow. All right, where was I? If you are a Virgo, know a Virgo, feel like being a Virgo. Well, Virgo, I am so glad you're here. And why would anybody not want to be a Virgo? It's like the most fantastic sign ever because I'm a Virgo. I agree with myself, as I do 100% of the time. All right, Virgo, general energy. What is the general energy that needs to come out? I don't have the light on. I'll see how this goes. I honestly like the light off, and it seems like I'm getting enough natural light to go without, but we'll see. General energy for the Virgos. General energy for the Virgos. General energy. 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. Look at that. Happiness. Happily ever after. And 9 of Cups it can be a single energy. It could be going after your dreams, going after what you want. Usually these 9 of Cups, not usually, all the time. When the 9 of Cups appears, it's not something because somebody gave you those 9 of Cups. It's because you grasped that Ace of Cups and ran with it. These 9 of Cups are yours because you earned them. What's influencing the 9 of Cups? I want to say finally. You're in a place where you really want to be in. What's influencing the 9 of Cups? What is it? Oh, I love that, the Ace of Wands, but doesn't that look like the Magician card, which is Virgo energy and Gemini? It's making shit happen. The Ace of Wands. And it's because you took a chance on yourself, because you took a chance to go for that job, because you took a chance to go for that relationship. Whatever this Ace of Wands is, there's the 9 of Cups at play. There's a 9 of Cups at the end. Some of you are just grasping this. And maybe that's why this reading is happening, so you can see this is where it leads. And 9 and 10 of Cups are very similar energy. The difference is 10 of Cups usually is around family. It's around communion. It's around others. This is on your own. You earned this because you took a chance on yourself. I love that. What is the reason for the reading, Virgo? What's the reason for the reading? What is the reason for the reading? What is it? The Hierophant reverse. Some of you, this is happiness after something falling apart, after something you wanted that didn't come together, probably a relationship, could have been divorce. This feels very single to me. But most importantly, let me tell you, those are reasons what most people attach the Hierophant to. There's another meaning to the Hierophant reverse. It's going against the grain, being unique. Believing in yourself, listening to that voice. You're not listening. You're not going along with the herd. This Virgo that I'm reading for isn't getting their happily ever after because they're doing what everyone tells them to do. They're doing what they themselves, what their intuition is telling them to do. That's the Hierophant reverse. It's non-conformity. And that's not a bad thing. A lot of times that's a good thing. The most unique things that we appreciate in our life, down from an iPhone to the iMac or computers, came from nonconformity. It came from doing something different. And sometimes doing something different can create something pretty fantastic. And I feel like this is a Virgo just really grasping their talents, embracing themselves, and really not listening to what other people think. And not that you are, some of you, maybe you are kind of sheltered and, pulling yourself away, but even if you hear the chatter, it's like you hear it, but you're not, it's not absorbing. It's not a voice that's louder than your own. And for me to say that, maybe you spent an X amount of years or most of your life, your voice being drowned out by others. And this is a Virgo saying, no, it's time for my voice to be the loudest. It's time for me to do what I need to do because I know this is possible. This 9 of Cups, this happiness. What is in the past? And that's Taurus, Taurus, Pisces. What's in the past? What's in the past? Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. This Queen of Cups is arguably, but most books would have it, the most intuitive sign. Cancer sign is the most intuitive sign. Pisces too, but Cancer is the most intuitive sign in the tarot land, in all of tarot, and of the zodiac. But the Queen of Cups is nurturing. I'm just trying to see, her head is a moon. I'm trying to see how they depict this. Oh, it's a flower. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to read up on that, why they made it a moon, but it is a flower. And the Queen of Cups, usually she's got the most decorated chalice and she holds it because she prizes emotions. You know what I'm getting on this? I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. What I'm getting on this, what I should be saying and what I feel on this is real. In the past, maybe you dealt with a lot of people who just weren't real. And you are real. You like to think of yourself as real. Other people may have told you you're real, but as life goes on and as you get older, you realize people are all about status and ego and what people think. And that's probably what spurs this nonconformity, saying, I don't want to be a Stepford wife. I think that's what it was, that movie. I don't want to be one of a zillion. I don't want to look like them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, you want to be your own person. That's what I'm really feeling with this Queen of Cups. And of course, it's balanced, highly intuitive. It's really, really nice energy. In the past, let's see, what is on Virgo's mind? What's on Virgo's mind? You know, and it's funny because I said, what is going on with her head? And there's a flower growing out of it. And out of my favorite deck, which is the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, I believe the Ace of Pentacles is a flower. And and that is Virgo's sign, Ace of Pentacles. Actually, it's the Page of Pentacles. And it's a girl with a watering can on her back, and she's watering a flower that's growing above all the other flowers because she's nurturing it. Maybe you started nurturing yourself. That's where your emotional balance came about, is you putting that energy back in. And like I said, this could have fallen out from a situationship or a relationship that just didn't happen. And this Virgo at some point put all this energy in themselves. And they're like, man, this feels pretty damn good. What else can I do? Well, here's an Ace of Wands. It's like they made this a key. Like, see the keyhole around her? It's like you peeking through the keyhole into your soul. And you kind of liked what you saw. You liked yourself. And Virgo, maybe that goes into a whole other avenue. Maybe there was a time where you had a lot of people growing up that kind of tore you apart. They would pick out little things. They didn't like your hair or different things on you or things about you, and somehow you adopted those insecurities. And this is a Virgo looking deep within themselves, saying, you know what, I'm pretty damn great. I mean, if they can't see it, that's their problem, and I really don't care. It's really empowering. Okay, what is on Virgo's mind? What's on Virgo's mind? What is on Virgo's mind? What is that card that flipped? Yep, the Sun, happiness. That's what I'm getting. Same thing with this Nine of Cups. It's happiness, and it's happiness you earned. This wasn't something given to you. It's not a birthright. It's through a lot of disappointments and a lot of things that went wrong where something came right. Something came right, because with that Sun, what was above it was a Knight of Cups reverse. And this feels like a broken relationship. And it's not just one relationship. This could be many people. Remember how I felt like lack of reality, I guess. I don't want to say reality. It's just lack of people being real. With Queen of Cups, that's the Knight of Cups reverse. That's the definition, is all talk, no action. People who wear different masks, people who don't show up for you, but they say they will. That's the Knight of Cups reverse. Relationships, co-workers, friends, family. And this is a Virgo saying, you know what? Fuck it. Non-conformity. I don't need that bullshit. And along the way, I'll find the people that matter, but I'm not that desperate for attention or friendship or anything to take along with fake. Okay, what is in the near future, Virgo? What is that card? The Knight of Wands. I like that. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. That is all steam ahead, full charge. Yeah, Queen, we have an emotional balance, and now whatever this Ace of Wands is, you're getting on your horse and you're running with it, and nothing's stopping you. That's pretty damn great. Look at that. Bottom of the clarifying deck, we have your card, Nine of Pentacles. Minor Arcana card of the Empress. And that leads into what I'm shuffling. I will blabber. The Empress, as you all know, I'm sure this is not your first tarot reading, first time around, is all for queens. She learned a lot of tough lessons through a lot of tough shit that went wrong in her life. I could be reading for a Virgo that's had maybe more challenges than anybody nor in their right mind could sign up for. And you're just like, why does so much shit happen to me? Well, because at the end of this rainbow is your pot of gold. And again, a leprechaun is not bringing it and his little lucky ass. You earned this. These are yours. She's holding these cups. It almost reminds me of trophies like Emmys. You know, these are yours. I feel like I want to say your birthright. I mean, seriously, Virgo, if before you were born into this body and God said, Virgo, you did some shit in your past lives, and to burn off that negative karma, it would take, you know, 3, 4, 5 lives to burn that off. But you're pretty strong. I've seen that in you. I think we can get this all done in one lifetime. And not only that, I think you can get this done within 40 years, 30 years, 50 years, and burn that off. And the last chapter of your life is going to be the most fantastic. That's what I'm feeling. And Virgo said, and God said, what say you? And Virgo said, let's go. Let's go. That's just what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. What is this Nine of Cups and Ace of Wands for Virgo? What is this Nine of Cups and Ace of Wands? One more. Nine of Cups and Ace of Wands for Virgo. Nine of Cups and Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. Hold on, Virgo. Sorry. Six of Swords is laying up here. Moving on. Like I said, I think there was a period of her life that was rough waters. Do you want to talk the most recent? Probably a relationship, lost a job, financial trouble. Like I said, I think I'm speaking to a Virgo that's just had a lot of shit happen to them, probably all at once. Look at that. Loss of relationship, loss of job, money problems. But you know what's underneath that? The Six of Wands, victory, feeling good, embracing. And this, believe it or not, not believe it or not, you probably know this. This is a card of being on demand. This is a card of being in demand, not on demand. Maybe you will be on demand. Maybe I'm speaking to an actress. But no, this is a card of being in demand. This is people wanting your autograph. People wanting to know, how did Virgo do it? You know what? Virgo listened to themselves. You listen to other people and you're going to be just like other people. And Virgo's just like, I don't want to be like, I mean, I love my parents, but I don't want to be like my parents. I love my siblings. I don't want to be like my siblings. I want to be myself. This is where it lands you, Virgo. Because you got on the boat and you sailed away. And swords are emotionally. And then we have the Ace of Wands coming in saying, hey, let's go. I have this little idea that's been burning inside me. Let's see what happens. And the Knight of Wands says, hey, let's get on our horse and go. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. All right. What is this Hierophant reverse? What is the Hierophant? Let me put these back in. I feel like it should stay there, but it's going to crowd up the desk here. What is the Hierophant reverse for Virgo? Hierophant reverse. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. If you did what everybody told you to do, this is the most satisfaction in life you'd get, is comparing yourself to others and falling short. That is why you flipped this card and said, no, no, no. I can't be like that. There's got to be more to life than worrying about how I'm going to pay next month's bills, spending my paycheck before it even comes. There's got to be more to life. Where is the happiness? Because everything is struggle. Everything is struggle. And give me another card on that. Hierophant. And that's the reason for the reading. I think there is a breaking point in a Virgo's life. And they just chose just to walk away from the herd, walk away from what people think, walk away from being told what to do, and just started doing what they needed to do. And that's where we got the Queen of Cups, emotional balance. What is that card? Where did it come from? Oh yeah, the Knight of Cups reverse. That was up here. All right, give me another card on that Nine of Pentacles reverse for Virgo and Hierophant reverse. Give me another card on that. Yeah, Seven of Wands. 6 and 7 Wands, both are being in demand. And this is a Virgo who is fortified. These lessons put armor around your soul and around your being, because you will get haters. You put yourself out there, you will get haters, but you'll get more admirers. And better yet, Virgo, you're going to teach people who may not have that support system to say, you know what? if you just listen to yourself and follow your dreams, this too can happen to you. And sometimes that's all it takes. That's all it takes to a small encouraging nod towards somebody else. And that's what it is. That's what it's supposed to be about. What life is about is love and helping others. But Seven of Wands, that's going into a whole other area. Seven of Wands, yeah, it's being in demand, and it's okay with it because you're the one up there. They only want your position because it's sought after. And like I said, I don't know what this Virgo's doing, but you're going to make it. If this is a sign for somebody to say, if you're on the bridge of giving up, don't give up. Do not give up. Okay, what is this Queen of Cups in the past? What is this Queen of Cups in the past? What is it? The Eight of Wands reverse. I feel like this is blocking out negative energy. I need some coffee. I am making up shit now with these words. Energy, blocking out the negative energies, blocking out the naysayers, blocking out the I can'ts, because hey, this is normal. It's okay. Everybody struggles. Everybody has to work and kill themselves and hate their job because that's just the way it is. And Virgo's like, no, I don't think it. Maybe it's the way we've been doing it, but it's not the way it needs to be. There is another way, and there is another way. There is another way. But I do feel like this is putting the horse blinders on and focusing on what you need to do and not listening to others. And that Queen of Cups is, I'm definitely speaking to a highly intuitive person. And your voice should be the only voice heard and what matters, because really you probably make the most sense. I mean, thinking about that, it's like, yeah, you probably listen to your family members and be like, I don't even know where the hell they come up with that. It's just like logic, reasoning, and intuition is so natural to you. Okay, what is the sun on Virgo's mind? What is the sun on Virgo's mind? What is the sun? Lovers. Lovers, Gemini energy. Now this is more than a relationship card. Traditionally it was called the choice. It's also like the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. It's about being connected to your higher self. The Queen of Cups and not listening to others got you there. Once you're plugged in, you're not unplugging yourself for anybody. Also, some of you Virgos aren't walking this path alone. I mean, for the sun and the lovers being here, maybe a new relationship got you in this energy. It began with this Ace of Wands and Nine of Cups. It's kind of a stretch, but I'm not, because the Nine of Cups, it is a happiness, but it's usually like more of a single happiness. It's not the Ten of Cups. It's a great energy. And well, maybe actually that being in that energy is what brings this in. So some of you Virgos are on this path with a new relationship, and it's just like, you know, when something's new, everything is possible. You even see the color blue differently. You smell coffee different. Everything you just really embrace it and you appreciate. It's like you appreciate every second life has to offer. Others, being in this energy brings in that soulmate, because that's definitely a soulmate. What is the lovers and the sun? What is the lovers and the sun for Virgo? What is the lovers and the sun? And the strength. Hold on, it's coming. That's what I got, Leo energy. Could be a Leo coming in. Three major arcana on your mind. This is an event. If you have a fear where you started stuff and dropped it, let me just say, this isn't going to be dropped. This isn't going to be forgotten about. And nobody's going to pull you off of this. I just want to say that. Like I said, you are plugged in now, and nobody, Virgo, including yourself, are unplugging you. Maybe you feel like you are, I'm trying to think of that word, where you sabotage yourself. Every time something good happens, boom, you sabotage yourself. You won't. You're plugged in. You're plugged into the universe. You're plugged into yourself. You're plugged into your path. And that good feeling, it only amplifies with every step you take. That leads to with this Nine of Cups and Ace of Wands. Okay, what is this Knight of Wands in the near future for Virgo? What is the Knight of Wands in the near future? What is the Knight of Wands in the near future? Six of Cups reverse. Honestly, this feels like what I just said. I feel like this was self-sabotage. It could definitely be a relationship it could just be a series of relationships that fell apart. But this is Six of Cups reverse, feels like not being connected because they show children here on the card, if you can see it. I know the glare is something else, but they show children, and I feel like ever since, something could have happened in your childhood that always had you doubt yourself. Going back earlier in the reading, maybe you had siblings, friends, bullies. They would just be like, Virgo, oh my gosh, you would be so pretty if you just lost the weight. Or you'd be so, if you would just study harder. Or it would be, you're almost there, but you just need to change something of yourself. Whatever those insecurities came about, it stopped you from believing what you could have. And I keep wanting to say, believe it or not, and it's just not even a phrase I usually say. People put those insecurities in because they do see all your potential and they don't live up to it. That if somebody told you that at childhood, that the Six of Cups reverse were relationships, people tearing you apart because they saw your beauty, they saw your intelligence, they saw your power, they saw what you could do, and they can't even stand in your shadow, and that's why they have to tear you down to make themselves a little bigger, then you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm not going to listen to them. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to them. But nobody tells you that. And when you're a child, you just kind of absorb it and you believe it, especially if it comes from older people, older siblings, even parents, aunts, whatever it is. And there's a Virgo that's just like, oh yeah, I wish I could go back and write a letter or talk to my younger self and say, no. You just listen to yourself. Block out those negative energies and just listen to yourself. People only want what you have because what you have is valuable. They don't have it. That's why they want it. And that's Six of Cups reverse. That's just what I'm feeling. It's just a myriad of shit. And this Knight of Wands says, you know what? We're blocking that shit out. Remember I said horse blinders, and you're getting on that horse and you're finding out what you can do. The Knight of Wands is all about exploration. It's on the go. It's on the move. It's about what you can consume. I'm not talking about material things or food or drink. It's what your soul. It's just like being awake for the first time in your life and you want to do everything all at once. That's the Knight of Wands. You want to learn more. You want to do more. You want to travel more. You want to be more. I love that. I love that. Okay, well, give me another card on that Knight of Wands. Give me another card. Six of Cups reverse and the Knight of Wands. And the Ten of Cups reverse. This is what you're leaving behind. By blocking this out, some of you are leaving a family dynamic behind. If that's a marriage, if that's family members, if that's siblings, whatever that is to you. It's past disappointments. This horse that the Knight of Wands is on, there's no room for that. There's no room for baggage, right? It's a horse, for God's sake. It's not a 10-car, what do you call that? Like, where when the president comes or something, it's like 10 cars. I forgot what that's called. But there's no room for past baggage is what I'm trying to say on a horse. And that is, I feel like that's just Six of Cups reverse and Ten of Cups reverse. This is your childhood. This is old relationships. This is a shitty marriage. This is an abusive spouse. It's just past disappointments you're leaving behind. Give me another card. I feel like every card I'm drawing is talking about why you're in this energy, and I want to know where you're going. What is the Knight of Wands doing here? Near future for Virgo. What is this Knight of Wands? What is this Knight of Wands? What is that? We got the Death card and the Judgment. I'll take that. Two major arcana. First, Judgment. When you see something for what it is, you can't go back and pretend that it was okay. When you realize, the moment you realize that it's not okay to be mistreated and put down, it's not okay to think this is normal, to always struggle, to always compare yourself to others and fall short, you realize, wait a minute, that's not normal. That's not normal, and this isn't who I want to be. And that's when Judgment comes in. It's rebirth. You know what else is rebirth? Death. Pulled both of them. This is Scorpio card, by the way. Pulled the Death card and Judgment, meaning the very same things. New endings and new beginnings by your own hand. And because this is by your own hand, that's why we go way back to the center of the reading. And this is what you earn. It's like 9 trophies, 9 cups, 9 cups of gold, 9 cups of love. It's what you earned. And I'm not saying you're going to always walk this path alone. I honestly don't feel that. I feel like bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, which is celebration, happiness. I always think the wedding. Actually, tomorrow is 11/11. That's your twin flame, your soulmate card. This path leads you to your soulmate, no doubt. You couldn't convince me otherwise. Happy days are here again. Nine of Swords reverse. This is leaving this shit in the bat. You're just not taking this with you. All these stresses of other people. But I love that. Judgment and death. It's very similar energy, and I pulled them both. That's where you're going. It's just the death card is like a snake shedding your old skin because it no longer fit you. You outgrew yourself. You outgrew these people. You outgrew these circumstances. And it's just taking this Ace of Wands, and it all happens. Ace of Wands and a Hierophant reverse. All this happens because you listen to yourself. It's beautiful. All right, Virgos, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and weekend. See you next week, guys. Take care.